let's get under here. The first thing you're gonna want to do is jack the car up, just the rear though. Leave the front on the ground because you want the car at an angle like this, because when you take the drive shaft out, you don't want your trans fluid, your gear oil, just pouring on the ground. You take off these 4 nuts, but leave the axles in. Don't drop them down just yet. Next thing you're gonna want to do is take off the drive shaft bolts. So same thing, 4 bolts, but these bolts actually come out of the hose. When you take the nuts off, you're probably gonna have to hammer the bolts out because they're probably gonna be like rusted in or seized in or something. And after that, your drive shaft literally just drops down. You pull it out, comes out really easy, and just set it down to the side. Next step is, let's see, what the fuck did I do? Then you come over here, you get a 17 mil socket on this with an extension, and you get your impact, and you break these loose. Just loosen the big main nut. Don't take it off all the way because this is what's keeping your diff on. And then take those off. I snapped one of them because, well, you know, rusty Miata problems. But that's okay. So after that, you want to get over here, and there's 2 bolts in here. They're gonna look like this. Those 2 bolts. So you're gonna wanna get your impact, start undoing it, and then look at the top of it and see how much you're undoing the bolt, because you don't want to take it out all the way. You want to just get it out maybe like an inch. Get it out an inch, because right here you have like these locking nut things right here, and they have splines on them, and they slide into like the diff mounting thing. And basically you want to pop this out. So in order to do that, you undo it a little bit so you have some slack on the bottom, and then with a hammer you hammer the bolt so that this spline collar can pop out of the mounting hole. And then once you have it out, just undo the bolt all the way and slide the bolt out. Same exact thing with this bolt. They're both the same, so do that for both of them. And then on this, you're going to be left with this thing, and it's going to be all the way in. So you're going to have to pry this out about this much, which is like, you know, my pinky fits in there just enough so that the diff can, you know, move around like that. So you get the diff out of the PPF, the power plant frame. Yeah! Alright, so right now I'm getting the mounts out. So I'm just going to try sliding the PPF to the right a little, and hoping that it just kind of clears the diff in general. Ready to lower the jack. Alright, so it's slowly going down.